last year, Granger Smith announced that he would be leaving country music. And now, more than a year later, he's opening up about why he chose to leave country music. It has a lot to do with the heartbreaking tragedy. First, in that statement last year, he wrote, "This message is so difficult to post. The words for this caption are so hard to find, not because I don't believe in the truth of them, but because this marks the end of the longest era in my life, touring, 24 years of it. This summer will be my last tour. I'm so encouraged and hopeful and excited and joyful about the next chapter, but to a large extent, I have no idea what it'll look like. I just want to glorify God the best way I can. I want to learn and grow and serve my local church and allow my pastors to equip and affirm those next steps. Lord willing, I want to be used to help people find their purpose." And now, Granger Smith is opening up about his life after country music and the tragedy that led to that decision. He says it was that tragic loss of his son River, who passed away in a drowning accident 5 years ago. He says that God intervened in his life through that tragedy, and ultimately, the heartbreaking situation led for him to step away from country music because he felt he was promoting the wrong message on the road. His wife Amber shared a heartbreaking tribute to her late son River on June 4th. She wrote, 5 years. 5 years ago was the last time we saw our little redhead boy vibrant and alive on this earth. 5 years ago, we played and danced for the last time, not knowing it was the last. 5 years ago, I stared death in the face. 5 years ago, it felt like my heart was ripped out of my chest when we lost him, and I kissed his little cheeks for the last time. 5 years ago, I didn't think I would ever have joy again. 5 years later, I am a new woman, a woman transformed. 5 years later, my eyes are open to the truth and the vapor of a life we have. 5 years later, my eyes are fixed on eternity and not this world. 5 years later, Jesus has restored my joy in him. So much can happen in 5 years. Don't lose heart. Don't lose hope. When all you want to do is run away, run to the healer again and again. 5 years without you, little one, but 5 years closer to eternity. We didn't just get the miracle of healing this side of heaven, but through our suffering, we got the miracle of Jesus and his saving grace. That's the greatest miracle of all. And now, Granger Smith revealed the truth about why he decided to leave country music behind. He wrote, "This might be offensive. I realize that about a lot of things I say these days. That's not my end goal, but offense is an acceptable side effect of truth-telling." He told the crowd at the Choctaw Road Baptist Church men event that he wasn't focused on genuine Christianity when he was out on the road, but instead would spend time partying with fans during performances instead of focusing on his faith. He said, "The Lord used that suffering to crush me and break me, and the reality is, if he hadn't done that, I'd still be lost in that cultural Christianity out there playing concerts, glorifying drinking beer, singing all the things about country music, and getting everyone else to party with me. And that would have led me straight to hell. So the Lord intervened in a radical way, and through that, I'm here speaking to these men, and I'm here speaking tomorrow morning. If the Lord hadn't done it in that way, I'd be in a bad spot. So I'd have to say, the Lord knew what he was doing." You can learn more about Granger's journey by following him on social media. That's your latest update from CountryCast. Be sure to subscribe with notifications on for the latest news and updates.